Now it seems that Chelsea is getting closer to signing the young Barcelona player. According to Fabrizio Romano, the West London outfit are close to signing striker MARC GUIU from Barcelona. The 18-year-old is a product of the Spanish Giants Youth Academy and has scored 2 goals in 7 appearances since breaking into the first team. The teenage forward has a release clause in his current contract set at £5 million, and Romano claims that Chelsea are ready to fulfill the clause. Romano claims that talks are progressing and negotiations are now reaching the final stages, with GUIU likely to complete a move to Stamford Bridge in the coming days. GUIU's current contract with Barcelona runs until next summer, allowing him to sign a pre-contract agreement with any club outside Spain in January, before leaving the club for free at the end of next season. Previously, Romano revealed that Chelsea managed to overtake German giants Bayern Munich in the race for GUIU's signature. Nico Williams' release clause. Looking at how he played last season and his potential, Williams could be a £50 million winger. In the 2023-2024 season, the Spanish international scored 8 goals and provided 19 assists in 37 matches. Over the past year, Williams also ranked in the 93rd percentile for progressive carries and 94th for successful take-ons. However, having to pay his entire release clause up front means this is not an easy deal for Chelsea. Chelsea have expressed interest in signing Jonathan David and have been working behind the scenes to complete a deal as quickly as possible before another club makes an acquisition. The Canadian striker enjoyed a productive season with LOSC Lille, scoring 26 goals in all competitions. The Blues confirmed that one of their main objectives is to sign a striker to provide healthy competition to Nicholas Jackson, who joined the club last summer. However, if the Blues are seriously interested in bringing in a striker, then David would be a wise move. He has a release clause of £30 million, and his contract expires next season. Chelsea, Spurs, Manchester United and West Ham are all considering a move for Lille striker Jonathan David, who is thought to be available for €25 million to £30 million. As well as the West London side, Manchester United, Tottenham and West Ham are believed to be interested in signing him. Therefore, the Blues are preparing to face the battle to bring in the centre forward. Is David a sensible signing for the Blues? Chelsea currently have little choice as their previous targets, such as Benjamin Sesko and Victor Osimhen, appear to be out of reach after Sesko signed a new contract, and Osimhen's release clause has proven to be too high. Meanwhile, David would be an ideal recruit, providing competition for Jackson. Chelsea will have to make a quick decision before another club hijacks their signing, as United, Tottenham and the Hammers are also interested in landing him. Chelsea have reportedly reached an agreement with Barcelona to bring in MARC GUIU in this summer's transfer window. Having reached agreement on personal terms with GUIU, Chelsea have signaled a willingness to activate the teenager's €6 million release clause, and Fabrizio Romano revealed that final steps are being taken to complete the transfer. Barcelona are desperate to keep hold of GUIU, who scored 2 goals in 7 appearances for the senior team last season, and even offered the striker a new contract to reward his fine performances and waive his release clause. However, GUIU has rejected Barca's offer and will take his talents to Stamford Bridge, where he is expected to become the latest signing of the Enzo Maresca era after centre-back Tosin Adarabioyo joined from Fulham. Aston Villa youngster Omari Kellyman is also closing in on a £19 million move to the Blues. Recent reports suggest that GUIU will get a chance to impress Maresca in pre-season and could even be retained in the senior team next year, rather than being loaned out. Chelsea have been rejected by Serhou Guirassy. His tally of 28 goals is only better than Harry Kane's in Europe's top 5 leagues, giving him a big market in the summer, despite Stuttgart's insistence that he stay at the club for longer. The Bundesliga team's attempts to convince Guirassy to stay have met with no response, as the player remains adamant about pursuing a new challenge with one of Europe's biggest teams in the upcoming season. It must be admitted that missing out on a place in next season's Champions League will influence the player's decision to refuse a move to Stamford Bridge and choose another European Cup participant. At the same time, this may be a blessing in disguise for the Blues, as GUIU has only had one good season at the top level, even though he could be bought for a very low price. Chelsea already have a number of inexperienced players, and their current focus is on bringing in a lethal striker who has years of experience, especially in the Champions League. Chelsea are no longer in the race to sign Serhou Guirassy from Bundesliga runners-up VfB Stuttgart, according to Metro, with competition for his signature now at 3 clubs: AC Milan, Arsenal, and Borussia Dortmund. The Blues were initially interested in acquiring the 28-year-old, whose price was estimated at £15 to £17 million, but are no longer in contention for his transfer due to the player's tendency to join other clubs. Guirassy has enjoyed a breakthrough campaign with Stuttgart, who was a surprise package in the Bundesliga last season alongside Bayer Leverkusen, and finished second in the German top flight to secure a place in the Champions League for 2024-2025. One deal that seems imminent is Chelsea's move for young Barcelona striker MARC GUIU. The teenager has made just 7 appearances for the Catalan Giants, but he is highly rated, and his £5 million release clause makes a move almost a no-brainer. Barca are keen to keep GUIU, and Bayern Munich are also interested, but Chelsea are reportedly winning the race according to Fabrizio Romano. GUIU has said yes to a move to Stamford Bridge, and now Chelsea will inform Barca of their intention to trigger his release clause. According to a report from Football London, Omari Hutchinson is likely to leave Stamford Bridge before next season. It is said that Ipswich Town are ready to make a bid for last season's loanee, thought to be around £20 million. The Blues will command a fee higher than that, likely around £30 million, and for Hutchinson, a move is a serious option. However, what may concern Chelsea fans is that he has previously hinted that he wants to leave and stay permanently with the Tractor Boys. While spending the 2023-2024 season at Portman Road, Hutchinson developed into one of the best strikers in the entire championship. Despite only starting 20 league games, the Jamaican played a big role in helping Kieran McKenna's side gain promotion, especially towards the end of the season. In all, the winger made 44 appearances, and across those games, he scored an impressive 10 goals, including 3 in the last 3 games of the season. Additionally, Hutchinson dished out 5 assists, and he finished the season as the club's 4th highest goal contributor, despite playing fewer minutes. The 21-year-old is a catalyst in many attacking scenarios for Ipswich, whether it is by using his elite vision, getting past defenders, or simply using intensity without the ball. This is why football scout Antonio Mango labelled him an extraordinary talent, but it also makes him similar to Cole Palmer in terms of his ability to single-handedly win games. Although competition in Chelsea's attack is fierce, Hutchinson has more than enough talent to have a future at the club. But if he leaves, it would not be surprising to see his departure be a big mistake for the Blues in the future.